ban phase. This time around, we're not gonna use CivGG or the drafting game. What we will use is the in-game chat. Right now, they're gonna go through their bans over here. By the looks of it, they already took out Aztec with Nader, with Nubia, Caesar, Macedon, Scythia, and Chandra Gupta have been taken out. France also. Wait, which France? Black Queen France is gonna be taken out as well. Let me actually say hello to everybody, and much appreciated. Thank you so much, Rambling Man, for 20. Thank you, sir. Also, Eric Coffin, good evening, sir, and welcome. Bonsoir, monsieur, and Sassou, bienvenue. Lancer, hello there, sir, and welcome. Rafifi, bonsoir, monsieur, bienvenue. All on a little continent. Yes, Terra map is going to be played tonight, and we're going to need to see how the players are going to try to adapt to the new gameplay, because this map, oh my god, it's dangerous, very dangerous. You know, from the beginning, you get the war units going against your opponent. You don't really have that much time. I'm pretty sure we're going to see quite a few encampments being placed on the map, and I'm pretty sure they're going to try to pick up civilizations that do have bonuses to those encampments, not to mention early war units and the spies and so on. That's why they are banning over here Uzetian, Gandhi. Oh, who wants to see those Varus on the map, right? I do also want to continue saying hello to everybody. Organ Juice, good evening, sir, and welcome. I did see a bit of ChucK's video. Oh my god, what can I say? Let's actually see what the community is going to look like in a few weeks after quite a few players are going to join us, and of course they're going to start playing. I do hope we are going to deliver them the means to have fun with some Civilization 6 content. Bordanian, hello there, sir, and welcome. Deep Beasley, good evening, sir, and welcome. Not sure why you mentioned Trinda, but Twitch is on, I guess. We do have Andy Rowe, bonsoir, monsieur, bienvenue. I did also notice subs. Bună seara, domnule, și bine ai venit. Let's see, Flying Conquat. Hello there, sir, and welcome. I still, like, every time I see your name, I actually see a flying kumquat just, you know, flying around the room over here. Woo, my god, in slow motion. You know how in the movies you can see it in slow motion over here? Yeah. My mind just goes crazy sometimes. It is what it is. Hello, sir, good evening, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much for picking up that first promotion. I did notice Moonlight was also there, I think, second. Good afternoon, sir, and thank you so much. I do want to slow down over here with the presentations, because we got to take a look at the picks. Gandhi was the last ban. Now they picked up Genghis Khan. Who would have known they're actually going to go for a civilization that does do damage at the beginning of the game? We do have Genghis here with its +3 on its cav units, and I do have to say the Keshiks, chef's kiss. We're going to need to see how he's going to get to use them, and if he's going to get there. Ooh, let's see what his opponents are going to pick here. We do have Lady 6 guy appear in the game. Wait, he actually picked it, or is he trolling us? I feel like there's a little bit of trolling going around here with Lady 6 guy might not getting in. I mean, oh my god, it is actually getting in. It is actually getting in. We got Maya and Colombia immediately picked up over here in sequence. Boubsho is saying, you know what, we got a plan, we're gonna stick to it, and we're gonna actually apply it against our opponents. So let's actually see what Lege is gonna pick. He's the next one up and the last one to pick in the lobby. You do see Simon Bolivar is gonna be played by Baptiste. We do have Lady 6 guy played by Boubsho, and Genghis Khan by the big ChucK. I do have to say ChucK over here is the lead head administrator over there on the BBG server. If there's a man that knows almost everything about Civ in the game, it is him. Project Cisco, good evening, sir, and welcome. Worst caster on Twitch TV, bam, 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 coming in over here, just throwing a mud at my face. Project Cisco, what can I expect? What can I expect? I actually, you know, every time I see these types of line in the chat or in the comments, I actually feel myself, you know, doing the evade, trying over here, you know, behind my screen to not actually take those puddles of mud directly in my face. It is what it is, you know. Sometimes you gotta give some, sometimes you take some. Kintia, hello there, ma'am, and welcome. Good evening, good evening. I do notice we do have whoa, they were about to actually play on the Rich Highlands, and they were like, no, stop right there, man. We got, you know, all day we prepare for the Terra map, and you're actually switching maps on us. Let's actually see what things are gonna shape up over here, and I do want to double check that everything is okay with my sound settings and everything on the screen over here. We do have this turned off. Yes, we do. We're loading into the first map. I do believe they do have remap tokens. It's one per each team, if I do remember correctly the settings. That's actually a setting in most teamers format that we have kept through. That's just how the players do feel like it's you know, more fair. or fairer? What's the correct pronunciation of this? Is this fair or more fair? First time you see the Terra map, oh my god, this is gonna be a trip, Cynthia. We got over here on the left side one map that's gonna be filled with city states on one continent, right? On the left continent or right continent? I'm not sure because it's kind of random, right? On the other continent, all four of the civilizations would be placed on the same landmass, and you can see city states right side, all civs left side. It's gonna be insane. We're gonna have them actually playing quite a bit aggressive at the beginning of the game against each other because there is no choice. You settle 2 cities and that's it. What are you gonna do? Take cities from your opponent, nah? Fairer or fairest, most equal, most okay. Oh my god, that actually, wait a second. Hey, Melik Brukenhaven is telling us to take a look from the right, and we do need to take a look at Russia Lege here. What his spawn is looking like. I do want to also say hello to YouTube because I feel like I missed something over here. And good evening everybody on YouTube. I do hope you will have a good time with me tonight, and we're gonna take a look at these boys just trading spears against each other. Let me also put my chats in order so I do get to see everything that's going on my live screen, so I don't miss a thing over here. I wanted to say right, but because there's no one left. Wow, okay, remap vote, 10. Oh, you mean remap vote here? Okay, yeah. How many remaps? 0, 1, 2. Let's put it for 5 minutes because I'm pretty sure the players are gonna go through this a little bit faster than we do see in the teamers. Or I should say in the 4v4 scene. And there we go, back, my settings are back. Okay, so we do have St. Petersburg here with a scout coming up in 3. He does have sheep tiles around, and I do see he's gonna also have a gypsum in the north in the second ring. And we do have him with, okay, I guess another city that he could place in the tundra. Not much that he could reap the benefits from this tundra. And we do have him with horses in the second ring of the capital, which is gonna be pretty cool. And I do see he's gonna have a decent amount of, wow, 2 cities worth of settlers here. I would imagine he's gonna settle one on uranium, and I would imagine he's gonna settle one on maize, and maybe a 4th one over here in the tundra, because you know he's Russia, he can afford it. And we do have also next to him Simon Bolivar, which is definitely gonna do some damage. You do see how they're split up, and it does seem like we do have the wrecking ball in the middle. Looks like Mongolia. Look at how close they are, incredibly close. We do have ChucK here with a scout coming up in 2 turns. He has 2 spy stars towards the northeast, but they're in the 3rd ring, extremely expensive. Probably not gonna get to them for some time unless he settles a city right in the face of Gran Colombia. Who's gonna want to do that, right? And we do have him getting his scout out in 2 turns. His initial warrior is moving towards webcam now, and we do need to see also on the side of his strategics. No, he settled so far away from horses. Horses 3rd ring out, both of them southwest. This is gonna be painful. And remember, comparing to this type of game with something like FFA, which is like a 10-man or an 8-man FFA, big no-no. Even 4v4s, big no-no. They don't actually compare, especially because of the strategic resources. You do see how much, and you'll see how much it matters and how much they do need to invest into actually getting these strategic resources in a good enough time so they can actually make units, because you can't make units if you don't have these, like the iron tiles and the horses. And I'm pretty sure the players are going to want to fight each other with classical units, and not actually have only spearmen across the map. Well, I kind of said at the beginning they're gonna trade spears with each other, so yeah, it kind of misses. It is what it is. Casimir Miller, hello there, and welcome. Also, no boaty Civ on Terra map, and I've been, man, it seems no. I was expecting maybe we do see somebody on the coast, because there is that strategy, but it's not always working, as in you don't always have a direct connection that you can go through shallow water from one continent to the other, and dreaming of actually getting to cartography is just what it is. It's kind of a dream. So unless you actually pick something like Norway, this is just very rarely gonna happen. You do see this is gonna be a way to the city states, but is it a way to the city states? That's the question. Is there a rule about minimum distance between capitals? Yes, it should be actually the same BBS setting that we use. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 tiles by the looks of it. And we do have also Gran Colombia meeting up Mongolia. I do notice Mongolia is meeting up Maya here in the capital city of webcam now. We do have a setter coming up in 6, and yeah, he's gonna have horses right smack there in the capital. He just needs to get a builder out, and poof, a pasture magically appears on the land. It looks like Russia is also moving his warrior warrior from the north to get closer to Webcam Nal, while Webcam Nal is trying to get his settler out, man. He's trying to expand over here, colonize new lands, discover new technologies, and these mean men are actually stopping him from doing so. Strange map indeed. Varangian Dream. Also 10 times between capitals normally. Yeah, we've seen that. Okay, Terra map means all CS in a different continent. Yes, basically all CS on one continent and all Civs on the other continent, basically. And we do have to see also Bogota here getting his work on a spy style. We do have him getting a settler out in 5, and I do notice my music was a bit too loud. Okay, we do have him also with a few 2-2s here next to the capital. He's gonna have his sword style in the second ring and does have the Great Barrier Reef to benefit from. Like you can imagine, if things are gonna be quite rough on this game, and I'm pretty sure they will be, he's gonna be happy actually having the Great Barrier Reef. 4 extra science for the dozens of points of science that they're gonna have throughout the game. Oh, that is worth it. We're gonna need to see if Gran Colombia here is gonna manage to get an attack going against Mongolia. Usually the Gran Colombian timing is extremely quick with its free general, and of course the fact that he doesn't need to actually spend encampments for that. He can just go commercials if he wants to, builds up some builders, choppy chop chop, you know what I mean. Let's actually see if we're gonna have them going. Yeah, there we go. 4 players, all of them going towards horseback riding. Do you see? There's not even one single one that is not going towards that. Not even Russia. Not even Russia, that usually goes actually for his how to say, holy sites for the Lavras. Not even Russia did actually go for that. They want everything here. Let's actually see how things go. K6 will eat those Colombians for lunch. It's like actually Athena running after my gummy bears everywhere. It looks like this is going to be over fast. It looks like, but is it? That's the question. BBM has a parameter for this, I think, but I don't know the value. Yes, it does have a parameter. I don't think I can actually check the parameter here. Let me actually double check this. I'm pretty sure it's over here somewhere. Minimum, maximum size for floodplains, and there was a distance also, but it doesn't look like we have it here. Yes, there is. Then I'm pretty sure there is a setting in MPH that actually, or BBM that actually allows you to do this. It doesn't look like we get to see it when we're in the game already. And ChucK and Lege are gonna say bye bye map, bye bye. We got them. It's choosing to remap this, and it does seem like we're gonna have another remap token from their opponents soon. Also, ChucK is saying that wait. So first of all, Lege is saying that he didn't think, and then ChucK is saying that he forgot that it was turn 8. So it looks like in the 2 versus 2 setup, we do have turn 8 as the remap turn, not turn 10, turn 8. Machiavelli, good evening sir and welcome. Honda spaceship, ooh, hello there sir, coming in with the space noises. It's dependent on the map type and the size. Terra map is the smallest map, and I do have to say I was remembering some of the competitions we had like 3 years ago, 4 years ago on the Terra map, specifically on the Terra map 2 versus 2s. They were quite a problem to actually get the spawns going. Back before we did have BBS, and it actually enforced without any kind of optimizing. You couldn't change the setting of how many tiles you're gonna allow the algorithm to spawn civilizations between each other, and because of that we had to roll quite a few maps to actually get a non-fire axis spawn, one that would actually activate BBS, and we would have the 2-2s around us and the strategics and so on and so forth. MS Doll, good evening sir, asking again, I'm sorry if I didn't answer the first one. Is there a technical remap if one of the Civs gets placed on the other continent? That's a good question, and I don't actually believe so, but let's test that theory. I have no idea if it actually is a technical or not. It rarely happens. If I do remember correctly, it rarely happens. As you can see, this time around, we still have the right continent with the city-states, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 city-states, 6 city-states, and we're gonna have the left continent filled with civs and quite a few mountains. Oh my god, this is perfect spawn for Lege. Unbelievable. He actually has the Mongolia in the front line, and he's gonna be backline, just simming over there, playing Tropico, no problem, getting the simming going, big brain moves, trying to actually do Sudoku with his districts. We're gonna need to to see if he's gonna actually manage to do some damage and give enough gold to Mongolia, right? Mongolia still needs gold to upgrade units, to upkeep units and stuff like that. He's gonna need resources, and Lege is gonna be like, well, yeah, I don't know, man. I am getting the victory right here in the corner. What do you want? No, I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure they're actually gonna work cooperatively between them. We've seen them so many times in the games, years. They are friends for years, and of course, I'm pretty sure they do understand each other, even without actually needing to speak that much. Zabir, good evening, sir, and welcome. Max Naholbeck, also good evening, sir, and welcome. Hello, general knowledge. Do not let legs sim. You mean Lege, sim? Okay, because I'm thinking why I might actually sometimes sim with my feet, Max. Oh, okay, and you know, like immediately I was thinking like, oh my god, he knows. He actually knows that sometimes I'm actually simming with my feet. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know, man. It is what it is. It is not Jack's Arabia, so not impossible. Yeah. Oh my god, I missed all. You know that clip, man. Where are your units? No, I'm kidding. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they're gonna coordinate with each other here. Russia is protected now by the M&Ms. Yes, by the M&Ms. And we do have Russia here, Lege with St. Petersburg getting his 2-2-1 base. He does have a 1-4 air tile, to actually two of them. I mean, I kind of know where he's gonna get the gold, no? If he's gonna go for that beautiful Gods of the Hunt, he's gonna get that extra food and gold on his deer tiles improved. He's gonna be happy, and we will need to see where he's gonna want to settle his cities. I do notice he's gonna have multiple freshwater positions, east and west, not to mention between the mountains. We do have him also with a very defensive structure here to the right side of the mountains. Looks like there's gonna be a single one-tile choke that is gonna allow Grand Colombia to get units through. Maybe it's gonna happen, I don't know. And I do also notice, well, instead of having a mountain here, we have a volcano here, so there's no way he can actually tunnel through if the game goes long. I do have to say, if this is the map, we might actually see quite a long game, quite a long 2 versus 2. It's not going to be easy for Mongolia to actually go 1 versus 2 against 2 opponents, Grand Colombia and Maya at the same time. We do have Lege also benefiting from a horse in the second ring, his iron second ring, getting a builder out and getting another scout. Oh, did he actually pop a builder? I think he popped a builder. I mean, he can't really improve anything right now, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to improve his horse style immediately, and the deer, right? Those two things might actually need to be improved immediately. You need the gold, you need the horses, not to mention the food in the city center. Working at 244 time, that's just too good. Builder in the hut, getting lucky. Yeah, Eric. Oh, wait, I saw that Civ6 yesterday. I think your whole team were playing with their elbows. Eddie Coffin. I mean, have you seen my opponents? I mean, it is what it is, but to be fair, it was quite fun to play. I did manage to actually I would say fight on the coast against an opponent, me not even having harbors. Well, to be honest, he didn't have harbors anyway. He was Sumeria, I was Cate de Medici Black Queen. I did manage to get a +6 on him, and even though he had a lot more ships than me, I just like killed all of his coastals. Now, can you please look at someone else? Yes. Oh my god, overdose. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Stop shouting. I'm here. We do have webcam now getting his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plantations in the capital. We do have him also starting to move his units towards the east, towards Mongolia, while his settler is going to be 6 turns from finishing. I do see a slinger coming out from that city center. Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to turn into one of those, how do you call them? How do you call the special unit over here of Maya? Hulje, the Hulje. Oh, there we go. For a second there, I was remembering the one attack, just because it's more funnier to say, not because of anything else. We do have him with a possible spawn on a 2-2 base on the right side, and where he could get some access to some more bananas. Very nice geothermal fissures. Do they actually work on observatory? That's a problem, no? We do need to see also Grand Colombia spawn. With it looks like the gold pattern is not going to be a problem for either Grand Colombia or Maya. I'm pretty sure improving all of these plantations is going to give enough gold to Maya. And on the other side, we got some cocotiles here in the city of Bogota. Second city on Mount Kilimanjaro. It's going to be also very nice. And I do notice he's going to have quite a few other cities to settle directly towards Mongolia. His opponent will turn 8. We're about to find out. Is this going to be the map or no? Also, Maya getting combat bonus all the way to the borders of the Mongolian camp is pretty nice. Yes, yes, yes. And look at his units actually trying to do some damage here to Mongolia. While ChucK is aware that he might get double teamed, he's actually going to buy out a warrior. That's a big investment in the city of Karakorum. We still don't have the answer. Is this going to be the answer? Oh my god, if my English teacher from, how to say, early school, primary school, I guess, would actually hear me now, she would be like, no, what did you say? You gotta pronounce it with the the. Maya getting combat bonus all the way to the borders of Mongolia. Yeah, I did read that. Kick W, kick. It's also seen there is a maximum of tries. We did see that setting Gandhireo, by the way. Also, same with Lex happens on OnlyFans, not Twitch. Oh, kick W, man. Maya getting combat bonus. Yeah. Okay. 39. Are we keeping this map or not? Are we actually keeping this map? Because it's 39. Didn't they say they're gonna stop the game at 39? Or is this they casually are keeping this map? Lege and ChucK, I will call them M&Ms, seem to have rehearsed this warrior bar. Kicked up, man. Yeah, well, we do have the settler in 2 10s from Karakorum, and I do notice Grand Colombian warrior and the Mayan warrior are next to Karakorum's capital. Now, I do have to say this time around, we do have Mongolia here benefiting from that horse style in the second ring, but he does need to get there. He does have some cocos, but they don't have the extra production on them, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to get this settler somewhere. The question is, where? If he goes to the south, he's gonna have a problem. If he goes to the west, he's gonna put his city right in the face of Maya. If he goes to the northwest, he's gonna cut off a city here from possibly Russia, but I guess he doesn't care. He might actually put it on the 2-2 base and be done with it. He does have a few 2-2s around that in the horde style to actually benefit from. Would have been nice to actually go between the mountains here on the re side, but again, very weird spawn, and they can't get out of it. They already spent the remap token, and I think because we don't actually have the remap chosen, I think this is it. We got the map, no? We got the map. One remap wins. It looks like the viewers did successfully predict this outcome. We got 65% of the points being placed in the one remap. Also, let me actually take a look. Yeah, Mongolia is going to the north. Russia is sending another scout south here, and I do notice he did improve his horse tile and that deer tile. We do not have him yet with a pantheon, but it's soon coming. It just got to 10 faith points because we're kind of 10 11, you know. Getting another scout, this is a bit surprising that he already has 2 scouts and of course his warrior, and he wants another one. Whoa, Boubsho coming up from the shadows. One of the scouts lashed out, unleashed its cat powers against that settler, and it looks like it only survived because of the Mongolian quick cat response team. We do have over here only 35 out of 100 remaining for this scout. He doesn't have a promotion. Definitely he needs to actually do something about this, and it looks like he's gonna settle the 1-1 and not that 1-2 I was talking about earlier. Maybe he wanted to, but that's too late right now. We do have Gran Colombia also cannot manage to actually get closer to Karakorum, while Mongolia did want to invest into a slinger so he can actually do some damage back against the Mayan forces. Let me actually also put up the prediction really quickly for who's gonna win, because this might be quick, right? This might be quick. Just that's how chat said. So let's actually see. ChucK and Lege, and we do have on the other side, boom, Boubsho and Baptiste. There we go. There are quite a few players, I gotta say, in the community that we don't see that much of them in the 4v4 community or in the other types of games that we're watching, and they do appear in these other games, right? In the 2 versus 2 format, in the 1 versus 1 format, or in the FFAs that we started streaming quite a bit. Let me actually see. Terra map in 2 versus 2. It's crazy, Pelicanaf, but that's why we love it. Yeah. Who is threatening the Mongolian settler? Russia and Mongolia are on the same side. It was a Mayan scout, Temu DJ. Good evening, sir. You just didn't see the images over there. You can watch back and you can see how one of the Mayan warrior and one of the Mayan scouts actually wanted to attack that Mongolian one, wanted to tap it, but he didn't have the first moves, and then Mongolia lashed out with his warrior. I do notice Maya is going to want to take out one of the Mongolian warriors here, and he will succeed, but at the expense of his own warrior here. Ulaanbaatar, the second city of Mongolia, did get settled. Palenque did also get settled right in the face of Mongolia, where we do have two slingers and another hulche coming out from webcam now. I do notice Boubsho is starting to get his horses improved, and I would imagine he's going to want to get his observatories going. That's his spatial power, right? The campus, the replacement campus that he's going to have. On the right side, we do have Mongolia also. Two turns out, actually, yeah, two turns out from getting his settler here on the left side. He chose, wait, okay. This is the moment of truth, guys. Did he? Okay, big prediction. Oh my god, I actually put a prediction. No, I want to stop this prediction right now and put up. Okay, I'm gonna put up a poll. I'm so sorry. I could have given you the chance of getting more points. I'm so sorry. Did Colombia see Kilimanjaro? Yay or nay? Let's actually check it out. Start the poll right here. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's actually put it up on the screen so we get to actually see it in its full splendor over here on the magic of the community. Just the ability of the community to predict stuff over here is starting to be incredible. And look at that. We ain't got a single yay being voted on. A single yay. Can I actually vote on this? Like one, at least one. I feel bad. There's no option over there. Two. We got two. We got three. 10 yays over here are already voting that Colombia did not actually get to see Mount Kilimanjaro to the right side. Maybe you're thinking he thought that hut is safe over there on the coast for one of his scouts to go past that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would have had a unit there if he would have seen Mount Kilimanjaro, no? Oh, that's a lot of nays. That's a lot of nays. And we do have 7 yays, I guess, at the same time. Let's hope for it. Tooth Bias is also saying no over here in the chat. It is what it is. Let's actually let this run through and take a look what's going on with the action. Mongolia still struggling to actually get all of these units from around his territory. He did not manage. Somehow, this warrior is limping back home in the safe arms of the Hulches. So we're going to need to see these bad boys actually getting into the borders of Karakorum and start shooting down the slingers. We will also see ChucK needing a bit of gold to upgrade his slingers into archers. And I do notice he's getting some hard built over here. There we go. He's getting the gold from his teammate to invest into his defense here. We do have Mongolia also needing to buy out the horse styles. This is very expensive very quickly. You do notice he might actually need to travel for the horse pasture in Ulaanbaatar to actually improve it there. A few more turns to lose because he doesn't have the gold. Looking at this, we do have 13 gold a turn for Lege, only 6 gold a turn here for ChucK. On the other side, Baptiste on 9, Boubsho on 5. But they didn't need to spend that much gold on their tiles. When we did have Mongolia needing to spend so much on his defense, on a warrior, on a slinger. That's a lot of gold. That's a lot of dough. ChucK is a strong defender. Yes, he is fairly certain that neither of the E's in Palenque is silent. Ooh, okay, yeah, okay. Palenque. Did I actually silence them? Did I silence them? I don't know. Servus, good evening, sir, and thank you so much for the tier 1.
Civ6 retained his knighthood for 2 months.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. We do have another archer being upgraded here. Of course, he got to the gold amount that he could actually invest into it. And more hulches are coming around from Maya. We got 3+1 coming from the city center, while Maya is going to want to also get his plantations improved. I do notice at the moment, well, he does need mining to actually chop this 1-2 tile. He's probably going to want another builder to start working on these plantations afterwards, and he's going to start bringing in the cash from these improvements. We do have a Russian scout actually moving through the forest, through the west side of, what I should say, through the north of Maya, starting to get closer. He might jump on that unsuspecting builder. No, he won't. No, he won't. He actually went the wrong. Well, I mean, he went one tile to the east over here, and Maya only has 2 charges left. Oh, this might happen. This might happen regardless. And we do have the conclusion of the vote. Let me actually put it up on the screen. The nays have it. So let's see. Did you successfully predict this happening? Did you? Oh, let's actually click on the image. Baptiste. Oh, Baptiste. Oh, yeah. I mean, It is what it is. It is what it is. Old Triangle, good evening, sir, and welcome. Seriously, if Lege and ChucK managed to first meet literally every CS, Boubsho and Baptiste are host. Oh, okay, okay. That sounds painful. Let's actually see if Russia Scout is going to move on the 1-2. He's not. Does he actually see what's going on here? No, he does not know how the tiles are actually arranged. So he doesn't know what's the interest tile, the biggest interest tile for Maya to go for. We do have the Mayan Hulches also moving closer and closer to the Mongolian capital, Karakorum, which is just pumping out archers. It looks like we got Karakorum here turning into a veritable war nation. And of course, we do know he's going to get horses as soon as he has them. I do see horseback riding in 410s. He still didn't upgrade one of his patches, so he doesn't have the boost, but he does have a gypsum tile here, giving some very juicy production in the city of Karakorum. Completely blocked from victory. I see. Just an idea, can't remember its origins. I can imagine very bad things with that expression. Just saying. We do have a settler from a third settler from the capital city of Maya coming around. Looks like Russia is building Temple of Artemis. Man, look at him. He's just ignoring. I told you, he's playing tropical right now. Just happily simming in the north in his own tundra here. Doesn't need to do anything, and you know, like control multiple units. And we do have him starting to improve his deer tiles, because guess what? He did get guts for the hunt. And looking at the eel stamp, he jumped up to 13 gold a turn, and he has a lot more deals to improve. Only has 2 right now that are giving him the gold, with a third one soon getting improved. And while I do notice he's also getting his amenities here going. We do have, there we go, Mongolia getting the boost for his horseback riding. Is gonna be 2 turns before Simon Bolivar is gonna get his own option. Did Lege get Maya's builder? No, Lege did not actually get anything. I think he actually lost the scout. I think he got close here to like the 1-1s here. And then he got shut down by the Mayan Hulches. Yeah, it is one of this. Wait, he took one, Max? Where did he take one? Oh, he took this one? He actually took this one? I see it chopped already. He actually took this one? Max, can you confirm? Oh my god, that's amazing. So he took the 1 charge. No, this 1 charge is still here. What builder did he take? The one on the... No, the horses were improved earlier. Probably deleted, insta delete. So it was the 3 charge, because this only has a 1 charge. So where did that builder move? To the east, to the north? I mean, I'm pretty sure there was a Hulcha there with it. That's weird. Anyway, we do have archers from Ulaanbaatar and Karakorum coming out until ChucK is going to manage to get his horseback riding technology. I do see Smolensk working on the Lavra, St. Petersburg still working on the Wonder, and another Lavra in Tula. The one in the capital has not finished, and I'm pretty sure Lege is going to want to finish that before he actually activates his religion. Temple of Artemis, though, is extremely valuable, especially for Russia, because he does spawn in the tundra, and there is just not much food going around. We do have also the Hulches here of Maya getting a little bit, you know, a taste of the Mongolian defense. They did try to climb onto the hills and take a peek over there on the walls, so in the cities, on the windows over here of the people of Mongolia. And the Mongolian people were like, take this. We got some Robin Hoods right here, and it does seem like they pushed them back. We're going to need to see if Mongolia is going to manage to deal with the threat. And you do notice he did pick up a Pantheon. That's going to be God of Craftsman. Extra production and extra faith on these horse tiles. We do have to take a look also what's the Pantheon on the others. God of the Forge here for Gran Colombia. Still did not bring Mount Kilimanjaro to the east side. This is going to be incredible. Whoa, he's actually moving to the east with his settle. I was thinking he might actually go north over there on the coffee if he doesn't see how the east is looking. Oh, never mind. He sees. There's the scout. There's the scout. He sees the Kilimanjaro. We're happy now. We're happy. It was above the banana in Paleng. In Paleng? Above banana? Here on the 2-2? Okay. Interesting. Wasn't there a Hulcha on that tile? That's so weird that it actually got... probably that's why it got shut down extremely quickly, because the Hulches were enough to take it down, right? They can 2-shot scouts. Anyway, we do have a monument here from Karakorum, and yes, 4 more turns until horseback riding is gonna finish. Military tradition, the same amount of time for ChucK. He just doesn't have a lot of eels here. One other also extremely problematic thing on this map is your era score. How are you gonna get your golden ages? We do have Boubsho with 15 out of 19. He already has his observatory pre-placed, but he does need to finish it to get 4 points. And he did have a unique unit from the beginning. That's the ChucK here that does allow him to get another 4 easy era score points. On the side of Mongolia, he does not have something unique at the beginning, although we do have Russia on the other side that did manage to get his golden age, because you know Lavras are unique. And we do have him getting his Temple of Artemis, another wonder before the end of the era. Baptiste is also not gonna have unique things here to build, and he's going holy sites. Wait, is religious victory actually a thing? Now this must be a first. This must be a first. No? Is this a first? Victory stats? Wait. Let me see. It is enabled. It is enabled. Religious victory is on. Oh my, oh my. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think this is some defensive actually religion here, but we'll see. This is the first, I gotta say, this is the first time that I actually see a Gran Colombia going religion. Have you ever seen a Gran Colombia going religious? Nobody thought to use Theodora or Basil. Yes, yes, true. Basil would have been quite nice here, Basil. Yeah, I do notice Maya is making a line of ChucKs, and by the looks of it, he's getting irrigation, but in 4 turns. He will get it faster after he's gonna finish the observatory. It just takes a little bit of time to actually get that built. 2 more turns. And I do notice also Mongolia's units are getting hit by the ChucKs. Since the ChucK first moved, we did have the immediate positioning of these Mongolian archers showing up, stepping up to fight off the invaders. Boubsho just lost one of his ChucKs, and I do notice Mongolia lost one of his archers as well. It looks like the fight will go on in the next turn. One of them is going to need to shift enter out of the way, and I think it's actually going to be Maya that's going to try to get away. His ChucK can get onto the... Yeah, there we go. Look at him actually setting up his waypoints. We do have him trying to move onto the stone tile, which is not going to give him enough protection. I'm pretty sure that ChucK is just going to poof, magically go out with a bang over here on one of the stone tiles. Nice on stack, yeah. Gran Colombia on Grand Chapelle in Gavron Plaza. Yes, exactly. Like, can you imagine? I've been asking for Maya for months. Basically, this is the day it happened, and in a 2 versus 2, nonetheless. We do have here a builder from Karakorum coming out in 2 turns, and I do notice Boubsho is going to get his settler towards the south of Palenque here. He might actually put it on the right style to benefit for some more food underneath the settler, even though I kind of feel like he's just going to settle next to that banana and be done with it, settling it a mean distance from the capital. Most of the time, Maya does want to actually settle 5 or 6 next to the capital, or I should say a distance from the capital, because of his bonuses. He does get some quite nasty penalties. Now, okay, let's see. Mongolian archers starting to come around. It looks like also the scout lashed out, and we do have counterattack here from the Mayan ChucKs. They did try to actually do some damage, took out a scout. That's it. A ChucK for a scout doesn't seem actually the best trade, does it? And it does seem like Mongolia is trying to move in a line, very coordinated here to actually get his offensive line going. Last moving or first moving, so he can get the shots off on his opponent and not let him getting the counter shots on him. This is very important during the game, so you can actually keep your units alive, be able to move them around, so you have the opportunity to save them. If you don't, it is what it is. You just gave up on them. Did he settle Kilimanjaro? He did, right on it, not even close on the river over there. He just got it on it, and that's it. Getting the extra food going. It turns for a monument, 4 2 tiles to use, and a 4 foot tile underneath the city center over there. I think Baptiste over here is going to be happy with that settle. I don't think he's going to be happy going holy sites here. I don't know about you, but I really don't think he's going to be happy going holy sites here. We got Moksha going in 4 in the city of Bogota. And I do see an archer from Guayaquil is coming out in 2 turns. In the north, Russia is still going for his religion, building up that lavra in the city of St. Petersburg, while he's passively letting the points acquire in his empire. We do have him on 3 points a turn, and I do see Zoroaster is going to be the first prophet. Nothing impressive on the scientist screen, nothing really impressive over here on the general screen, even though I'm pretty sure Mongolia and his opponents will want one. Grand Colombia going to get one for free, and well, we don't have a single man going for in camels right now, or at least we don't see them on the map, right? Still ChucK just got his horseback riding and military tradition. Lege is going for his bronze working, but he's 2 turns out from getting there, and I'm pretty sure he actually wants to boost it for Genghis Khan, for his ally, for ChucK. And we do have the first horse in production, a builder coming in from Mongolia. I gotta say, if he doesn't get his bronze working, he can't really chop many tiles from that capital city, mostly because of rainforest, right? You can't chop rainforest without bronze for some reason. BBM only gives a guaranteed production in the capital. It depends on the settings. It really depends on the settings, but usually yes, it is strictly to the capital city. Yep. Also, Cuenca city center has no production. Cuenca. One production. He has one production. Now he has 4
Come on,
now he has 4 actually. ChucK. Never mind. Eddie Coffin, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Much appreciated, sir. Also, bugged. It might have been bugged actually, because I seen one production like it was. Oh no, I was looking at other points. City center has 5 food, 1 production, and it looks like in total he has 9 food and 4 production in that city center. And if I look again this turn, it's 6 production. It added another 2 food points. I think we have a graphical glitch here underneath the city of Cuenca, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, we'll see. The first horse coming out from Karakorum. We still need the chops going. Mongolia does have 3 charge builder ready to go, and he's moving up his archer line so he can take on the Mayan Empire units. We do have Palenque getting himself the builders. Webcam now did finish that observatory here, and I do notice there still is no pantheon yet for Maya. We are 1027. We didn't even get to the first era, and so many things need to happen here. Players are positioning their armies, trying to get advantages for themselves in the next part of the game, trying to also deny Russia from just getting a religious victory for free. We're going to need to see what kind of religion Russia is going to get, and if this actually turns out to be one of those AI games in which like Lege is just going to buy missionaries and send apostles and send them to invade his opponents, I'm going to laugh a lot. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna be I'm gonna laugh so hard here. Usually we don't really see this in the games, don't get me wrong, it's kind of a new thing here. So yeah, let's see if that actually happens. Normal age Mongol, I mean, he's 14 out of 19. Yeah, looks like he's gonna be normal age here. 6 turns for bronze working, 1 turn state workforce. I don't think he's gonna get his political philosophy with only 5 culture, but I do see he has an attack vector against Maya with his horse here. He could take out that Hulche, and I don't think he's gonna lose the horse on return with the return fire from the Hulches in the cities of Maya. First of all, this one looks like these 2 over here on the western side did actually spend their movement points. There's only 1 available, and Maya did actually, oh my god, did get a scout in front to block the horse from moving. Now we do need to see this chop coming from Mongolia to get another horse going. There we go, and I'm pretty sure he's just gonna send it directly, while Karakorum is gonna try to get the monument out in 2 turns. Nah, he gave up on it. Horses, much better. I mean, what's better? Having a city that only gives you a certain amount of culture, you know, getting you faster to political philosophy, or getting a free city from your opponent, right? You make units anyway, might as well get the benefit from them. We do have Holy Site prayer projects actually from St. Petersburg. Looks like he did place down his Gafferon Plaza, didn't finish it yet. Still 3 turns until the next era. One governor here, I do see Tula is gonna benefit from the amazing Magnus, and I do notice he's gonna have some chops over here available, quite a few chops for himself. 13 faith a turn doesn't really inspire me to have a great monumentality going on, but I'm pretty sure he didn't finish all of his shrines, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna require I would say more cities there to get his faith generation going. I do notice he's also starting to get into the territory of Grand Colombia to see what's going on. I mean, he just wants to sample the beer. Maybe there are some differences, no? Crusade invasions are definitely an FFA thing. Not sure about how popular they would be in a teamer scenario, even a 2 versus 2. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's mostly on the FFAs, even though I did see a few times them happening in the teamers. Very rarely though. We did have what was it? Malm did it, right? The crusading conquistadors. Wasn't he the one doing it in the Rooster Cup? Anyway, we do have new horses coming around here being placed in the build queues of Mongolia. I do notice a religion from Russia is gonna go Taoism, feed the world, and tithe. The gold is extremely important. And we do see ChucK is already starting to lose gold per 10. He's on -6, while Lege is gonna try to balance that out. He's on 24. I do see also I would go for a culture of victory instead. Okay, well, I guess we're going to need to see. It kind of looks like army is going to be the answer for tonight, and we'll see how things are going to go through. Maya does definitely need a horse here in his capital city, and I do notice they are banking on quite a bit of gold. Honestly, I'm thinking to myself, maybe they will want to buy a horse for Maya. Maybe he's feeling so pressured right now. They want to get... Oh no! Boubsho is 3 turns out from horseback riding. He went irrigation. That actually slowed him down so much from getting the military technology that he actually needed to defend himself against Mongolia. With such a strong army, it looks like Mongolia is getting into the borders of Palenque, taking down one by one the units of Maya, trying to fend off attacks here. We got the Hulches retreating. We do have one of the builders also scared to move anywhere. He went for the banana, and now he's actually sitting in the banana trees over there trying to figure out where those horses of Mongolia are going. With 2 more turns for Lady CivFR to get this city some defense, it does seem like the Mongolian units are just gonna take it out entirely, and we're gonna have Maya here down to 2 cities. I do have to say this is extremely surprising. I was expecting Mongolia to be a bit faster on his units, and yes, I do understand holy size defense and you know, faith and stuff like that, but it feels like he should have had quite a few horses on Mongolia's eastern border to keep Mongolia honest, right? They don't want him to just lash out at one civilization by himself, and it looks like that's exactly what happened. Einar, good evening sir and welcome. It's already over now. He gridded out too much. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm waiting to see what the builders are doing here. Maybe Boubsho is gonna manage to get some defense going. He has military, how to say, tactics next turn, or military tradition next turn, and he's gonna get that maneuver card. We're gonna need to see if he has the chop. The chops. The chops are important here. Not to mention the let's see. Yeah, they do have full horses. It's fine. And that city is about to go down next turn. Oh my god, I really hope he's not actually gonna buy a horse in that city anymore, because that city is no more. And I gotta say, I was very suspicious when he actually put this city right in the face of Mongolia. Like, flashes for that city dying actually just went in my mind over there, because that's right in the face of Mongolia. You don't for or settle Mongolia, you know. Platy Twitch, hello there sir and welcome. A quick bam bam. Yeah, let's see. And also Tsumin, good evening sir and welcome. In this situation, simply because of the mass of the military. Yeah, it looks like Mongolia over here. Well, first of all, I gotta say, ChucK over here has this much military because of the moves of Lege also, right? He didn't manage to get the tiles improved when it needed to. He had the gold for his teammate when he also needed to, and of course you see the result right here. And Maya did buy a horse instantly in the city of Webcam, boosting up the defense strength of that city center of Palenque. And I do notice he does have quite a few chops with a 2 charge builder available to get that going. He might, and I say this, might actually do some damage here to Mongolia, defend himself for quite some time, even though usually when a nation like Mongolia gets going and he doesn't care about the sim, you just snowball into your enemy. You just get more and more units, and your opposing player won't be able to replace the units that he's losing most of the time. Let's actually see what's going on. I do notice one horse did get taken out here. One of the Mayan Hulcher did successfully do that, and I do notice also Maya took out one of the archers. It looks like we will need to see Tikal also giving wow. Wait, is this gonna be the next city, or is it gonna be directly the capital? Another horse from Web Canal coming up next turn, and let's actually see what's going on here. Finally, Gran Colombia coming up to the rescue. We got ChucK getting Antonio, Jose Antonio Perez as a commandant general for free. That's the special power of Gran Colombia. He just calls into the air, and poof, magically, we got some generals appearing in his territory. We got ChucK getting another horse in 2 turns, and Bogota is going to finish it next turn. I do notice Gran Colombia is going to start improving his resources here. I would imagine he's going to go for that nice and juicy irrigation to get the cocoa improved, to get the banana, and maybe even get the whales improved. Cuenca did probably build a granary, because, I mean, let's face it, he does need one. No, he went for a monument. Doesn't care. I mean, who needs a granary when you have Mount Kilimanjaro and no fresh water? And in Cameron coming out in 2 turns from Ulaanbaatar, we do have them going into the golden age, and of course, yes, ChucK is in a normal age, but it doesn't matter. He took over an opponent city, getting himself a 3rd city. We do have Boubsho getting his drums of war golden age. He does want more production and more military, or I should say strategic resources, so he can build up his military. We do have Baptiste also, Simon Bolivar on drums of war. He is also doing the same thing, getting more forces and also preparing himself to attack Mongolia here with his units that are boosted by Colombian general. We also have ChucK, normal age. Lege is going to be monumentality, makes sense. He's Russia, he does want to invest into his faith pattern, and he does want to also get that faith pattern converted into production, buying builders, buying settlers. I do see St. Petersburg is going to get his settler out next turn, and another one coming out from Smolensk, while he already has one on the east side here. Russia did block his scout with a scout, the choke point on the right side. That's the one-tile choke point I was talking about earlier, but it looks like Mongolia is going to just have a cat fight over here. It's gonna be a proper cat fight in the oasis. Can you imagine this? Oh my god, this actually would be something as a safari. Probably Crocodile Dundee would be here filming this stuff if he would be in the game. We do have Magnus coming up with in Tula in 2 turns. Liang going in there. Oh, actually, he did finish it. He did finish establishing it quite a few turns earlier and getting the builder out next turn. Liang, I wanted to say, it's getting in St. Petersburg City in 2 turns, and I do know that Smolensk still didn't place another district here. Lege is gonna go for ironworking, and we do have him with a military tradition soon. I do notice Baptiste is actually gonna split his attention on Karakorum between 2 sides, while I do also notice Tikal is about to chop a horse next turn. I do see Boubsho is a bit conflicted where to send his horse. He is gonna actually put it right in the face of the Mongolian horses, or I should say on the left side, but it does look like by the animation here that those horses are actually pointed to the left. Look at this guy, just watching directly what's going on there. Another horse comes in and pushes back the Mongolian troops to the city, to the former city of Maya Palenque. Let's actually see if the chops are gonna reign supreme here for Maya, while we do have the reinforcements from Gran Colombia starting to get to the city of Mongolia, Karakorum. We do have Baptiste moving up with the archers also that are also getting the points from the Commandant General. This is an insane unit from Gran Colombia. Not only it's free, but it also gives you bonus points to ancient units. Amazing. Anyway, we got more of these horses coming in. He does need the builder if he wants to keep chopping these units out and get them quickly to Mongolia. And I do notice Mongolia is starting to get his encampment tailing out. The last E in Palenque, you mean, I checked, it's in Spanish language, so I need to pronounce it Palenque. Palenque. Oh, that kind of sounds weird. And Boubsho made such a silly mistake by not rushing horsemen first. Excuse me. Oh yeah, Big Gaming, you didn't see this? Holy Side Gran Colombia. What do you mean? New meta right here, Big Game. It's the pick of the game. That looks more like a Steve Irwin Reef, if you ask me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The French is doing French things. Man, they're adapting to the game as they should over here, you know, not sticking to one strategy and losing with it. We do have a trader out from Palenque coming up in 7, and I do notice these horses of mine are just not gonna care about the Mongolian units. They're gonna be like, hey, that's my city, and they're gonna start bonking into it. The same can be said about Gran Colombia, starting to take out the Mongolian units on the right side or say palenque, and we do need to see more of these hulches showing up, because the Mongolian archers are sitting in the forest. They're actually very defensive, in defensive positions over there, sitting in the trees, trying to stay away from the height of the horses and just shooting down any unit they see moving. It does seem like Maya has a bit of an issue with them. We're going to need to see him actually taking out those units. These are easy. If you get next to them, oh man, you just send your soldiers to jump into the trees and that's it. Take out the archers. Robin Hood? Who Robin Hood? Yeah, let me actually switch my chats over here, because I do notice we got some comments on YouTube as well. Papas, hello there sir and good evening. I do see Hermes, hello there sir. Where's my Baxter at? Also, Poleselo, good evening, sir. Ulaanbaatar, pretty aggressive for a settler or what? I mean, Ulaanbaatar is friendly with Russia. He didn't have anywhere else to settle, and Russia said, come, I help. Put city next to me. All good, yes? Yeah, Mongolia and Russia are allied. All good. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Yeah, we do have to see also the units here from Maya, how strong they are against Mongolia. He's not putting down his encampment from the capital city, and this might be his mistake, his undoing, because his opponent ChucK is gonna get a general. You do see these projects starting to wrap around here. Finish in Mongolia. We got him 17 out of 30. He just needs 3 more turns, and poof, a general appears in his capital. Is he gonna use it against Maya? Is he gonna use it to defend himself against Colombia? Your choice is as good as mine. We do have one archer being taken out. It looks like Boubsho did realize the danger of these arrows attacking his horses and started lashing out. Well, we do need to see if he's gonna take care of these. Not really. It does look like the Mongol horde damage here from ChucK's horses is a bit too tough to handle for the units of Maya. He's gonna need to bring quite a few more hulches on the fight, and unfortunately they don't really have tiles to attack into that. He needs to have them in the south. Actually, this one needs to move on the 2-1, because otherwise on that tile he's kind of useless. He can't see anything. He can't see past the hill and past the rainforest hill, or the forest hill over here underneath the horse. Looking at the stats, we do have Legion 11 science only and 13 culture, while his monumentality is only 16. I mean, you can't blame the man for not getting his lavras fast enough, right? He didn't want to get his units out, and I do see him working on a encampment training project. He wants to deny general, maybe get the military engineer for himself. And while I do notice Magnus did finish his job in the city of Tula, he's gonna now position himself in the city of Smolensk so he can get the more yields from the chops. You do see a builder here has been bought, is ready to go. Another settler is also coming out next turn from Smolensk. We might see a city just sprawling on the west side in the sea of Orkotsk. I think it's Okosk, I don't know. Anyway, Boubsho greeted for the settled Mongolia and didn't horseback. Yeah, true. Bienvenue. It's a classic indeed. We do have the hulches are getting good in an archer fight. Yes, they are, and it looks like Maya just doesn't give up on the city of Palek. He's gonna take out another archer here. And I do notice the Grand Colombian units did manage to figure out the pathway towards the city of Korakoro. We got another horse from the left, and I do see archers and the warriors moving forward towards the capital city of Mongolia, while Mongolia might actually lose another one of his horses here to the concentrated power of the Mongolian units. Of the Grand Colombian units, kick. Boats? Wait. He's getting boats? Oh my god, this is beautiful. He's actually gonna get a boat to put the city under siege. Amazing. We've got Palenque that's gonna be retaken here by Grand Colombia and liberated, min-maxing those Diplo favor points. He got 100 Diplo favor for free. I mean, that's a good deal, isn't it? That's a good deal. And yeah, he's getting boats out, man. Look at them fight, every man for himself over here. We got the 300 Spartans just jumping onto the galleys. They're gonna start sailing towards the city of Korakoro. On the way, they're gonna throw a party. No, it might be last night. It is what it is. And they're gonna start bonking down the city of Korakoro. We do have also Warlord's Throne in St. Petersburg coming out next turn. I do see he's jumping up to 7 pop also next turn. Gonna have another district available. Only got his Lavra and the Gavron Plaza, while Warlord's Throne does give us a ring that he might actually want to do something in the next part of the game. Are we talking coursers? We might be talking coursers. Are we talking something later? I kind of find it doubtful that he's gonna go towards something like Cossacks, right? That feels like it's a bit too far onto the tech tree. You always go warlords in 2v2. Yeah, makes sense. The Commandant General came back to the Casa. Yeah. Where is the general of Mongolia? Oh, in Ulaanbaatar. Okay. Okay, and it looks like he went. Oh my god, this one needs to get back onto the front line. The units of Mongolia did switch places. The units of, how to say, of Gran Colombia. And I do see this lonely galley starting to attack. Oi, ahoy! Let's go. We do have the horses of Gran Colombia also needing to get some promotions on them. I do see both of them actually have promotions and to get back their health. While these guys might actually need to take out that Gavron Plaza over there, even though it's kind of too late. Mongolia did manage to get that, how to say, governor title anyway. He's using Magnus in the capital, and I do see Ulaanbaatar is going for Governor Moksha. Now, the question is, can these units of Mongolia, of Gran Colombia, sorry, get quickly to the tiles of Mongolia and actually do something here, or they're not going to get the opportunity? Because I do see also Maya's units are kind of banged up, but at least now he has two versus one situation against the capital city of Mongolia, and Mongolia is down to 2 cities. He never placed a third. He actually got it Paleng, right? He had his third from Maya. Does Lege have enough gold to buy a boat from Mongol? Yeah, I mean, we'll have soon. They're 26 and 4 gold, 79 gold in the bank with 36 gold in the bank. It's like 115, so yeah, they should have next time. They should have next time. And the bow doesn't help. Yes, it doesn't actually add any more strength to the city center. Only a horse adds after the, how to say, after the classical unit. And I do notice Mongolia just captured one of the units of Gran Colombia. No Commandant General does mean less strength for these units. We do have a horse that might actually give up his life for 2 of them. Let's actually see next time. Russia is also sending horses from the north with a settler in between the mountains from the city of Tula. And he did manage to get Sun Tzu coming up from Tula. I do also notice we got some more builders coming around from Gran Colombia, getting also his Wallows throne. But I gotta say, he's kind of struggling with unit count here. If Maya needs to move, and he needs to move now, because otherwise the units of Gran Colombia are just gonna die here next to Karakorum. I'm pretty sure there is enough strength on these Mongolian units to just push out the Gran Colombian warriors, or I should say units from his neighborhood. Even if he attacks into the city center way too strong. Even more galleys attacking into that city center is not gonna put it down fast enough. It is under siege though, that's good. It's not gonna heal between the turns, although I do have to say Russia bringing in quite a bit of military archers being trained in the city of Smolensk, warriors in the city of St. Petersburg, getting their muscles right now at the gym. We're gonna need to see them show up on the front line in their full splendor with all of the bling bling on them. Plain boat land unit, but it won't. Whoa. Okay, but it only takes the highest melee strength for the city center. Yes, it only takes the highest melee strength for the city center. That's what I meant. Does this have enough gold to? Are you allowed to stack horse and galley in the city? Yes. You're not allowed to stack the same unit, basically, horse and horse, or galley and galley, so on and so forth. Okay, so Mongolia over here taking out another one of the horses of his opponent, captured it, because you know that's what Mongolia does. Yes, they're low HP, but who cares? He's gonna get some health back, and he's gonna get more units to just send against his opponent. Not to mention, a lot of the times you actually need to spend quite a bit of strength from your own units to deal with the captured units of your opponent, your former units, basically. We do have only 2 horses alive next to Karakorum, while one is back in the borders of Maya. We do need to see if he actually is going to do something here. I don't see him having an opinion. I don't see him having an option, right? No general, no damage, no extra good damage against Mongolia. Mongolia's horses, even if they're low HP, -7 damage unit. Look at this guy, 51 defense. Very nice. Lege can deny general from Maya, probably worth it. Yeah, I mean, it does seem like Maya and Denver actually went in Camons here. We do have him going wheel, recorded history. He might actually leave Gran Colombia to get the melee units or the cav units, and he's gonna try to go for archer units, try to go for crossbows, since he does have the whole chest that he's gonna want to get in the field here. Baptiste is 9 science and 19 culture. We got Boubsho 10 science and 16 culture. While I do notice Lege's production is just through the roof. he's actually more production than both of his teammates combined, both of his opponents, I mean, combined, and I think even his teammate, right? All three of them. Oh, I'm stretching a bit, I'm sorry. 2 versus 2 seem to be prone to settling world records for the earliest world. Yes, the 2 versus 2s are actually, especially on this map, on the Terra map, they're extremely aggressive. War from the beginning, as you can see. We got Russia moving in. Looks like Gran Colombia will have the choice of actually attacking into the city center or taking out one of the Mongolian horses, which I'm pretty sure he's going to want to do, dwindle the numbers of his opponent, or not. He's just going to move out. He wants to save his own skin here, his own horse. While Maya did want to wait for his units to recover, unfortunately, he's too late to actually afflict the front line in Karakorum. If he would have had the full health of his horses and managed to actually take on the units on the left side of Mongolia, which are just right now grabbing some grub and staying in the hospital, getting back their health, and you can imagine they would have actually done some damage here. And we got 3 turns for Warlord's Throne to finish in webcam now, a new builder in Link, but with only 25 points of production, Boubsho here has a problem with his build. Now, I do notice another horse at least is going towards the front line. Lege's general is also getting in there, and the archer line is starting to get behind the city borders of Karakorum. They're going to probably be deployed over here somewhere so they can shoot at his opponents and move back if necessary. New horses also from Lege is bringing a swordsman to the fight, and I do notice 2 turns for Warlord's Throne to finish in Gran Colombia series also, getting one of these campuses, a +2 next to the mountains. While he did chop the majority of the tiles here next to Mount Kilimanjaro, he's gonna need to improve them with some mines. He still has 3 cities though, while we do have Mongolia on 2, still trying to get an encampment training project done. Definitely wants to deny Maya passively getting 1. I do have to say Maya is 8 turns away. 8 turns away. That's an eternity at this point in this game. Like imagine with 1042 and these players needed to be careful on each of their moves. It didn't matter if it's a scout or a builder or one of these war units, they needed to be careful with them. We do have Lege sending 1 archer at least towards the southeast to protect the eastern border of Mongolia, while I do notice Gran Colombia is still waiting in the borders here of his ally of Maya. We do need to see what kind of units Maya is going to bring to the fight. In the tech side, since he's going engineering, I can only draw the conclusion that he's going crossbows here. While Gran Colombia is going iron working, we do need to see how he's going to follow this up. He's 11 science and 21 culture with a bit more science coming out from the campus, while ChucK is only on 6. This is gonna cause an issue if his opponents are gonna manage to get to a stronger unit like coursers. This or crossbows. This might turn into a very squishy army very quickly when those units are gonna get onto the front line. Now we do have the Gran Colombian galleys that are just sitting around Karakorum, and I guess they're popping seeds over here, not really doing much, right? Watching the horses just move around and poop and just run onto the hills, eating some cocoa in the meantime, maybe getting some you know, iron mined over here, because they can't do anything. What are they gonna do? Jump on the land and actually try to hit the horse with the boat? That's not gonna happen, no? Wait, so they hit military alliance first. Are they allowed to get a military alliance? That's a very good question. Are they allowed to make a military alliance in the 2 versus 2s? Oh, okay. Very interesting. Now that's gonna cause a stir. Who's gonna get to how to say who's gonna get to civil service first? It's gonna be important. We got Baptiste here that either he just got it or he's going for it, while Boubsho is gonna get his defensive tactics. Looks like he went for the top 3, not going for a civil service. This might be a mistake. So he's going defensive tactics here. We're trying to get to feudalism, while the civil service is here, and he might actually miss out. Not only him but his ally might miss out on civil service extra +5 bonus. Now we do have a horse here from Gran Colombia that is gonna run away from his opponents. Gran Colombia is also gonna bring back his commandant general. While yes, he does have the opportunity to attack back these Russian units or the Mongolian ones, he's not gonna get the opportunity to take them down. So he's just gonna be happy, probably moving back into the forest, because honestly, sitting with your unit that is less HP than your opponent on a tile that actually makes your unit have less HP extra, that's just not going to be good. You do see the march tile does apply a -2 defense modifier, so any unit in there is going to have less strength than a normal unit of his own kind. I do have Russia also putting some units on the west side, while I do notice he moved, he got another general here. He got two generals, Hannibal Barca and Sun Tzu are available for him to use. One deployed west side, he might want to wrap around these one-tile chokes to go, or I should say next to the lakes, and try to go directly to the Mayan capital, while Maya kind of smelled this out. He put one of his horses into the forest to stop any kind of aggression from Russia. I'm pretty sure he does need to move it back, so he stays into the choke point. I'm not sure why he moved back so much, but sure, it is what it is. Now we do see another campus from Guayaquil. It's gonna be a +3 to the south. That's gonna be nice. And he does have new horses pumped out from the city, capital city. He got a religion that's gonna be Zen meditation with stewardship. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay. Russia almost outproduces everybody combined. Yes, Moto, yes. It's just Russia doing Russia things, Lege controlling it. Can we see production difference? Yes, sir. It's staggering. I think that is the word. Staggering, right? Impressive, staggering. How do you want to call it? Ooh. Whoa, Project Cisco, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you. Yeah, oiling, greasing the stream over here by the looks of it. Holy moly. The X07 Live, good evening, sir, and welcome. And I do want to put my chats in order over here. Yeah. Give me a second. I did receive a message and I wanted to check it out. Oh my god. I sent Cisco a message like 3 hours ago if he wants to talk, and then Cisco sends me a message 3 hours later that he's just making dinner. Oh my god, man, beautiful. Nycrotic, thank you so much, man, for the 5 gifted subs. Oh my god, thank you, much appreciated. I call it substantial. It's not crazy, like 200 production. Substantial. Okay, Machiavelli, thank you. You know, that makes sense. That's a little bit less. Yes. Alien dance, let's go. Anyway, we got Mongolia here coming up with his horses on the front line, and I do see the builder from Palek is still getting trained. I don't know, man. He needs to know how to knock. We got Tikal and Webcam now working for those horses. Magnus is establishing in the city center of Tikal soon, and we did have Governor Moksha here in Webcam now. I do have to say Boubsho did choose to go for Goddess of Festivals as a pantheon, and he's getting the extra culture on these styles over here. Webcam now, banana, coffee, and another banana with another coffee, getting those one size of points and one culture point on each. With the generals now, it looks like Mongolia is going to be happy defending the east and also moving forward towards his opponent Maya, while Maya doesn't have a general. Frankie maneuver north of Webcam now. Yes, it's happening. We do have Lege sending his Hannibal Barca. I mean, man, he got Hannibal Barca for a reason. He's actually getting this guy, the perfect guy, the one who actually attacked Rome through the north. Can you imagine moving all the way around to attack into his opponent with a surprise factor? This time around, Lege is actually gonna send Hannibal Barca on a special mission. Go to the west, find where the plantations of Maya are, and burn them to the ground. Let's actually see how this is gonna go. Russia sending the 2 horses in front, another one coming up behind, and an archer unit. We do have a single Mayan horse deployed to fend this off. This guy is a legend over here. He's the legend of the north. We do have Maya also starting to get his promotions on his horses. He does need to be careful with the Mongolia pushing in so hard. His horses might fall to the concentrated power. Russia is also starting to apply power to Gran Colombia, and we got another pity, another 100 pities. Thank you so much, Project Cisco. Much appreciated, sir. Oh my God, thank you. Oh, it does seem like Colombia is, well, bringing his Gannis back to start to get them back on health, full health, and I do notice he has a problem with Russia in the north. The question is, can he get that science up and the culture? 25 science, 23 culture on Simon Bolivar, Boubsho 19. Well, we do have ChucK still on 6 and 11. Thinking about stirrups, it's kind of a dream right now for Mongolia, right? It's kind of a dream. We do need to see if Maya is going to manage to get to that extra strength unit equipment, basically like the machinery that he has soon coming out. And I do have to say, what is he gonna pay these guys with? What is he gonna pay the crossbows? How are they gonna get those arbalets in the hands of the Hulches? You know what I mean? Yeah, he doesn't have a general. A low-key spear archer above horse archer. Well, it does seem like these spearmen of Mongolia, not the archers, are not being used properly against their opponents. They need to get onto the front line and get their teeth with it. Let's see, or hands dirty. Let's actually see. Builders in Smolensk, we got Astra trying to go for the pyramids in the front line. Oh my god, Lege is not serious about this, man. Look at this, he's getting pyramids on the front line against a very aggressive Mongol, very aggressive Maya. Look at him. Wow. Well, he's confident that he's going to keep Gran Colombia in check on the right side, while we do see that Mongolia is being kept at bay by his opponent. We do see the Russian forces are starting to flank the city of Webcam now, but they're not getting into the plantation line. They're not getting to the banana. They want banana, and Maya is denying it. You see, Maya actually fended this off properly. Amazing. Look at this. Perfect defense over here from Maya. Is he gonna manage to survive though? That's another thing. Juan JD88, thank you so much, sir. Much appreciated for the prime. Also, it had a niche before nurse where it could make a lot of golden stats. I don't like it, Mrs. the coffin over there. Well, yeah. Even with the up of even with the up a couple of days ago. You mean with the buff? Okay, always is going, and it's hard to push with Hulches. What Maya is not good. Big Game was calling out. Wow, disrespecting Maya like this, man. He doesn't have a general, and he's withstanding not only Mongol but also Russia pushing into him with so much military. This is dangerous, and we do have him with the horses that are gonna need to shift enter onto that iron tile to how to say, fix the problem. I do also notice the Mayan units on the right side just don't have enough strength. His horse is coming out in 3, and he doesn't have enough movement on a builder to move and to chop at the same time. Get that quickly. He needs to fend off attacks on his Gavron Plaza. I'm pretty sure Webcam Now's swordsman is gonna need to instantly move for the Gavron Plaza and wait for the builder to also get onto this 2-2 tile so he can chop another horse. Now looks like Maya does not have a promotion on this horse. This is gonna be taken out. The banana defenders are dying. Oh no, another banana defender, this time actually a horse defender. It's actually gonna die over here, fall next to the borders of Webcam now, while Palenque is being placed under siege and Mongols do their thing against that city center. It looks like Maya's efforts did manage to bring this city back into the fold. We do have the city available to heal next turn, while I do have to say the Mayan horses don't look that great anymore. We do have Russia's forces managing to deal the damage, the good damage against the units of Webcam now that were defending, trying over there to keep their beautiful banana plantations on their city. How are they gonna feed their citizens after this? We do have TCal getting a Magnus Petty in 110. Can you imagine? We're like 1048 and that guy is still establishing in the city center. Man, it took a long time for that guy to get home, don't you think? What did he do on the travels? Did he actually have a few sleepovers somewhere? Did he actually have, I don't know, a vacation in the meantime? How did he get there so late? Well, looking at Gran Colombia, going for masonry and civil service is coming out in 3 and 5. I do want to double check if civil service has activated here on the units of Mongol and Russia. By the looks of it, General Mongol Horde flanking bonus, he doesn't have it. They don't have it. ChucK and Lege are going to record the defensive tactics, and I do notice that one horse of Maya is gonna manage to, oh my god, get captured. He got baited. He got baited from that deer tile. We had the horse moving out, dealt the damage against Palenque, baited him, telling him that, oh, look at me, I'm so low HP. And then, bam, took him out, brought him into the forest, and then the horses of Mongol jumped on the opportunity to capture all the units of Maya here. And we got Maya's army falling in 2 turns from the combined power of his opponents, Russia and Mongol. We do have Palenque Also is stabilizing in loyalty, and I do notice the forces of Mongol do need a lot more how to say a lot more experience points if they want to get their promotions done. We do have also TKL coming up with a culture next turn, and I do notice we got over here holy sites still being built in Russia. He doesn't care. I mean, he already got the defense up. He's keeping over here Grand Colombia right on his toes where he wants them. And we got a GG! Boubsho, 1040-ish,
So its
says
face
no
may
more
change
Mongols,
throughout the
no
ages.
more! We had enough! And I gotta say, this was
History is
quite
written
something.
from
We
the
had
hand of the
Mongolia
victor.
2 cities strong. Bam! Into Maya, directly face first. We had Maya lashing out as hard as he could. Got his city
By
back
your
one time
actions
by
this
late,
day,
but he couldn't hold it until the end of the game. Gran Colombia was a
you
bit late on
ensure
the
our
military,
people
but he still got there to
a
the Mongol
glorious
capital, trying
tomorrow.
to actually get into the bars. But the bodyguard said, no, wait a second. We don't allow people with cowboy hats in our city. What do you mean? Also, why did they hoy Colombia? What did they what? What did they pay Colombia? I guess. Yeah, GG fell to the weight of the mistakes. Let's actually see what's going on over here. Give me a second. Need to figure out where the channel is. We're gonna have a bit of a post-game chat over here with Lege, ChucK, Boubsho, and Baptiste. Just give me a second so I can double check that my settings are correct so we can actually hear them.
Missionnaire.
Si, on peut.
Ah,
Là déjà
JJ!
quand tu m'as dit je vais faire un prédic et après je ferai une tendance, je vais faire dim, je me suis dit voilà j'aurais jamais dim de la partie.
GG.
Man, I would say it was close, but when I was looking at the production of Lege, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It was okay.
Yeah, just okay. Yeah, just okay.
I am the Mitchell.
Elle
Yeah,
était
yeah,
tellement
you
gagnée
just-
cette game, elle était tellement gagnée.
Ah
He
ouais,
paid you
pourquoi
for your
alors
Gagné.
services, ChucK.
Mais j'ai été pitresque sur mes moves militaires. J'ai perdu 1 milliard d'ouché.
C'est vrai que
Ouais,
j'ai
mais
trade
bon.
beaucoup d'ouchés.
Et j'ai surtout fait n'importe quoi sur mes techs. Je me suis.
Bah moi quand je t'ai vu poser 2 campus là je me suis dit oula.
Mais j'aurais dû.
Moi j'avais
tout pour.
bah j'avais trop peur que
Je
tu
sais
fasses
pas.
que du rush poney avec 6 ulchés parce que moi au final j'avais 6
Bien
archers.
sûr,
Et
bien
ben
sûr.
Non, mais
Qu'est-ce que
j'ai
t'as
vu-
foutu à poser ces deux campus
Je t'ai vu 2 campus.
Là,
Je t'ai vu 2 campus plus 0 et une B3, je me suis dit mais qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Mais il est malade.
Mais même s'ils étaient plus 5 les campus, hein. Je pense.
Oui,
ouais,
y
je suis
avait
d'accord,
pas
je suis d'accord.
C'était juste là, il y a trop de productions qui sont involved à ce moment-là. C'est genre, je pense que tu perds 3 ou 4 tours. Véritablement en posant genre colon en plus
Non,
et deux.
non, mais j'ai vraiment perdu plus que ça.
Ouais, parce que c'est quoi? C'est 20 de production plus 30 à mon avis du colon, donc c'est 70 de prod. Peut-être quelque chose comme ça.
Bah, la prod,
C'est
c'était pas un
énorme.
problème, c'est parce que c'est surtout les techs que j'ai fait qui étaient nuls du coup.
Ouais moi je t'avoue que j'ai fait minage et après j'ai fait élevage quoi.
You went irrigation, bro.
Oui.
You went irrigation. You got greedy over there.
Mais-
Let me get my plantations improved. 4 turns.
What do you think, Michael, about the game? About the draft, about the map, and about the matchup between the two of them?
I was so happy when I saw the map. You can't even believe it. I haven't seen Terra map being played for such a long time. Really wanted to see one. On this side, it feels like it's an extremely aggressive map, but it does force you to pay attention to a lot, like your strategic resources, how you get your series, your initial series matters so much. The distance between you and your opponent will matter on offense, defense, everything. Everything is just exaggerated on this map. Other than that, it feels like the maps look okay. You just need to understand you're gonna be IRL all game, basically. You need to embrace the IRL.
I think we got some luck with the map because I am very
Yeah, for sure.
behind the mountains, and when I saw the entire map, I was a bit surprised they didn't remap. I mean,
Me too. I was expecting it. Nobody put a pause, and I don't know why. Maybe Boubsho, Baptiste can tell us why.
Because we knew that we were both in range of Mongolian capital, and we could also. I had the +6 like just outside the capital, and we also.
+6? Why +6?
I mean +3.
Yes.
okay, magical.
But I pin your +3 and you cannot hit my capital with your +3. It's one tile away.
Yeah, but if Colombia comes with, I mean, if I just go straight horses and
Yeah.
don't lose the city, I think the game is over because we get
But
both golden.
yes, but if you go straight horses, I just turtle in my land, no?
Yeah, but we get both golden, and I think we can just.
Yeah, but to
That
be
is
honest, I
true.
don't care about golden.
It was
I
something.
mean,
it
I
is
mean, no.
something.
I mean, Draft of War is good because I saw culture proc.
Mhm.
It was.
I think we can probably kill you on alliance, but maybe
It's far, Line.
I mean, to be
Yeah,
honest, if
but
you could have defended there, maybe you could have gotten to crossbows and coursers. It all depended on
He
Lege
has
if you could have.
he has no general of first era.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's gonna be expensive anyway. No encampment
I
down
saw Campus Plaza in Capital. I was like, oh,
on yeah.
no general coming. And to be honest, in the draft we forget about Colombia.
Yeah, it was so fucked. Oh, we totally forgot about Colombia. I think it
we
was,
had our list of every war civ, and we were happy for the drafts, and we saw Colombia. We were like both. Oh, we forgot.
yeah, right about it.
Oh,
Because I think Colombia is very good in
yeah,
Terra.
free general. No need to go campments.
Yeah, just going straight horse and archer and
Yeah,
everything.
and it's work on archers.
And that's why I am a bit surprised you didn't remap Baptiste and Boubsho, because Colombia is not that close to Mongolia.
The
On
boats
Terra,
though.
I mean.
The boats were so funny.
Yeah, I saw the galley eating my cap. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
I think yeah, it felt close, but maybe on the map it was not that close actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Anyway, GG?
Yep. GG, well played.
Et bonne chance pour la suite.
Yeah, and about
Merci.
the religious, the holy sites. You was expecting it, turn 0, you talk about
We played one game of Terra against friends just before the game, and they won by choosing religion by spamming project. So just in case.
You had that fresh in your memory.
Okay,
It could have been an option, but Russia is too
Yeah, yeah.
too far from everyone to do this. I think it would have been much doable with Gandhi or Chandra, maybe in the middle of the map, you know.
Yeah, totally.
Or Basil. I was surprised you didn't pick Basil.
Yeah, Basil strong still in Terra, but you have to go holy site. It's a lot of prod when you have to go archer because it's archer map. So
I think draft is good because we have plantation
know.
bias and we get the
your
center
draft
of the
is
map.
perfect. I mean, I think
Yeah.
Mayan and Colombia is perfect duo, and I think Genghis is bit worse, but
Bof.
+3 on horses
I
is
had-
very good.
Yeah, +3 on horses is
Yeah.
like very good. On horses rush versus horses rush, I have better horses.
Yeah, and horses is like 50 turn in that game, so after archer it's horse time. And I think Genghis is not that bad.
Of course, I have no K6, no Ordo, nothing like that. No +6 from Intel, but and I captured like so many horses.
Yeah, that's good.
I was like, I cannot produce enough. Okay, going to capture horses.
But it was okay for us because Russia in that position with a lot of I don't
Camps?
know. A lot of camps. We could buy some horses, some builder to the front lane to get some tempo, and I think we did well to not resettle, be free, to not going monument or anything, just going military units.
To be honest, I have no good third city anyway. So.
Yeah, you don't.
So-
You barely had that one in the north.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
mine.
told Lege, you go take this one, keep 2 cities, only units, and
Yeah, makes sense.
it's fine. Yeah.
Just had to kill you before you get general.
Yes. But anyway, I think it's very hard to kill me. I just turtle on in my borders with horses, buffed horses of Genghis, and it's hard to get through. No, I had a lot of
I-
archers.
I-
If I see Maya not greeding on campus and irrigation, I think I just turtle and not going push forward with my archers. But maybe.
I
Maybe.
think you maybe don't have enough horses in the early game to spam enough, and we are both on you, so maybe
Yeah, we didn't.
both
have a lot.
golden is like plus
Yeah.
4 horses per turn. So.
Yeah,
Yes,
but I'm working two. Lege working one. He has golden. He has a throne, I mean.
And the guard.
I think
And
it's
since I have only 2 cities, I don't need that many horses, no?
I think it's mostly that you just outplayed me on the archers, and if I don't lose like my 6 ulches, like,
Yeah, I think Boubsho,
Way easier.
when you overextend your
Yeah.
Ulche, it was very bad.
it
I-
was
Yeah, I had
I
had a
so bad.
I had a line of pin where you don't have your mutal
Yeah.
bonus, and as soon as I saw the Ulche on this line, I was like, okay, cool.
Because I didn't know exactly where Lege was, and I thought maybe it's just above me, so I wanted to check, but it was just bad.
It was a good game.
That was a good game.
Yup,
GG.
GG, well played.
GG.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for explaining in English, by the way. Merci beaucoup pour le parler français.
No problem.
Euh,
Y a pas de quoi, le frérot.
pour- Merci, Rich. Merci.
There is no problem.
See you at the
brother.
land, man. See you at the land.
No problem, bro.
Yeah. No problem, bro.
Have a great
See
evening.
you. Bye
Bonne
bye.
soirée. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Well, this is it. We did have the 2 between Lege, ChucK going against Baptiste and Boubsho, finishing. Lege and ChucK did manage to snatch the victory, and we're gonna need to go forward on the next phase. I do have some surprises for you in the next few days, and hopefully you're gonna like them. We're gonna need to take a look also what kind of games we're gonna have tomorrow and the days following. I did see 2 amazing games on Friday and Saturday, and I will start to put them up in my schedule. You can take a look at my schedule at any time using my Discord server. You can just exclamation mark here in the chat Discord, or take a look at the video description on YouTube down below in the details. You're gonna find the invitation to my Discord server. On my Discord, you're gonna find the different information about my streams, upcoming streams, and so on. And of course, you can ask me questions, anything, anytime. Thank you so much for everything, and much appreciated for the support. Thank you so much, by the way, for the follows, for the bids, for the subscriptions, and of course your attention over there on YouTube. Not to mention, if you do have a little bit of time, don't forget to leave a comment down below. Have a great evening, everybody, and see you next time. Bye bye.